Shalom, you and who we speaking with?
Hey, shalom, Brother Jacob. This is Ray Adams from Central California, Seaside. I'm on Pathwalk. I'm known as APOS. But I wanted to talk to you about some of your programs. But first, I want to talk to you about the sister in Ecuador.
Go right ahead.
You know, one thing I want to say to my sister is...
she's listening. Go right ahead.
But what Most High told me, like, we are going to be scattered to the four corners of this earth. And when he tells us to go back home, he didn't tell us to go back to a different corner. He didn't tell us to leave the first corner and go to the fourth corner. If we got to leave this corner and go to the third corner. He said, we go back home, we decide we're going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Correct, because it's kind of hard to do that down there where if you tell somebody that white Jesus is an imposter, cracker bastard, you better have some bail money down there in Ecuador.
You might not get out of jail in Ecuador.
You may be correct. Go right ahead, Israelites.
And the next thing I want to say is, Most High told, just like our brother Abraham and Sarah, he told them to leave the rest and to cleave to each other. He didn't tell us, and that's one of the things Pakistan, this government and all these other kingdoms, they'll try to break up the Hebrew family left and right.
They perfected the technique. They've already perfected the technique, Ak. You are absolutely correct. Go right ahead.
And one of the things we do, doesn't matter if we gain the whole world. What if you happen to lose your short legs, you lose your wife to another country? We want to keep them. And one of the best things about bringing up a Hebrew Israelite family, just like all my sons and daughters are surrounded with me, but that puts some fear in the Hebrew. They don't want to run across you when you got 5 or 6 Israelites thinking the same thought.
Hallelujah.
So, I just want to put that on the Koki and our husband's mind. We cleave to each other. We don't try not to separate. But, my prayers are going out to her, and my prayers are going out to anyone that's scattered to the four winds.
Hallelujah.
No matter where we go,
hallelujah.
Because trouble's going to be upon us.
God knows those curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, going to follow you like a shadow until the Most High lifts them. You are absolutely correct, Ak.
I also want to talk about your programming. I want to tell you, Toda Rabah, which thank you very much for, it's a great thing for us, brothers and sisters, not to be having our minds so saturated with everything, these TVs and things we have to have. Sit back and listen to the word and listen to other brothers and sisters actually proclaim how much we love you.
Hallelujah.
Keep the commandments and walk the statutes thereof.
That's right.
It's such a blessing because, turn on TV, they got sodomites going left and right.
Yes, they do, Ak. It's out of control. It's out of control, Ak. They even got black men now going, naked on top of white women. What was that the hell I was watching? Marty Khan. I forget the name of his little show. Man, they out of control. Homosexual children, man, switching around. I'm talking about pulling a Tyler Ferry, and it's accepted as normal. When I grew up, television used to go off about midnight. It was only 3 over-the-air channels and maybe 1 local channel. But now with this explosion of cable TV, man, and explosion of technology and explosion of the cell phone, explosion of instant social media, it's like, as it was written, that in the latter days these things would happen. And sure enough, these queers, man, got more political power than we collectively as a people have ever had. And they only came out the closet about 10 years ago. But we ain't seen nothing yet, Aki. They get ready to start allowing marriages between man and dogs, women and dogs. They're going to be having marriage certificates for their little animals. Paris Hilton going to be able to go on and let it be known that little Mexican wet dog that you always see her with, even hide it in her little pocketbook when she up in a restaurant, she's going to marry that thing. Those heathens down in Arkansas right now that got a favorite pig that they would put a dress on and take to the altar tonight. You do know this, right?
And this shit is ramping up worse and worse. And again, it's the practice of iniquity.
And now they get ready to open up these portals. They get ready to put these archways to the temple of Baal everywhere. They get ready to turn that CERN machine on, and they get ready to unleash a legion of demons upon this planet. Do you see the shitstorm that's on the horizon that I'm speaking of, Aki?
I see it, brother, as well as what they're trying to indict your children to. Like, you can come home and be a husband and a wife, but they try to give you shit on TV that says a new normal, where it's a man and man, woman and woman. They got all sorts of things.
My two daddies, my two mommies. Man,
reality is going to be the new normal they want to show.
It's unbelievable.
You're supposed to have a format to stay away from those things. To stay away from and putting this poison inside of our children's minds.
Correct.
Because these thoughts, these images, all of them think they're gay. Father, I've been gay since you ain't even watching some damn TV.
That's right.
You should have stayed away from it.
That's right. We look up and see Will Smith's son with more dresses on than Beyonce's daughter. That's a problem, ain't it, Aki?
Well, he sold his soul out for that. He did a little gay scene with some white boy.
Yeah, that was one of his first movies. So there you go. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, do it, Ak?
Nah, he got him and his wife got some kind of
an open relationship. Yeah, they call it an open relationship. Man, that's abomination before the true and living God of our ancestors. He don't play that. We know what our laws is concerning sexual morality contained in the book of Leviticus. It ain't no secret to those of us who study to show ourselves approved, is it, Hebrew?
No, it's not.
Anything else you got for us on this Open Line Monday, Israelite?
Yeah, my last thing, brother, is I know y'all building up the kingdom, and Shema Yah sends me a lot of emails all the time, and anything I can do to help, any work, any labor I can do, even if it's something small, just get some stuff out that y'all need to get put out there. Make the load a little less. I'm willing to do it, my brother.
Hallelujah. Shoot that email back to Shmano Yah and tell him what you just told me, and see if you can hook up with him, because he can definitely use another person to send out the mass emails that he sent out to our Hebrew brothers and sisters all over the world. If you want to step up and do that, Aki, we count it all joy that you want to put in a little kingdom work, and we salute you. How about that?
I salute you too, brother Jacob. Hey, shalom. Keep up the good work.
Hallelujah. Shalom, Aki. One love.
Hope you enjoyed the short little video clip that I put some images to from a conversation I had with our brother Jacob, the Hebrew1. Next is going to be a short 3-minute video with some of the plight of the children of Israel that's scattered to Ecuador. And again, how they treat them, how they talk about them, and how their lives matter while they're in the land of their captivity. And again, it all lines up with Deuteronomy 28. And you can see our people, how they are in that land. Not the people of the land, but our people scattered into that land. So, shalom. Our brother's going to have a sunny conversation with one of the children of Israel that is scattered to that land right now on Sunday. So again, if you have some questions, hopefully this will give you a little insight of what our Koti is going through while she's in that land. All right, shalom. And again, peace to the 12 tribes of Israel that scattered to the 4 winds. Until our Elohim comes and redeem us and remarries us and put an end to this Gentile rule, I bid you shalom.
The sound of racism. This political advert aired for 2 days on local radio stations. It's too racially offensive for us to broadcast it in full. But it describes members of this Ecuadorian black community as good-for-nothing people, cockroaches, and much more. An investigation is underway to determine who was behind the advert. It has since been taken off the air. Local candidates deny any responsibility. But the damage has been done.
We want a full investigation of who's behind this degrading music.
The northwest city of Esmeraldas is the heart of Ecuador's black community. At the Quilombo slum, most haven't heard the propaganda music, but the word has spread around and everyone is furious.
I'm outraged. What they did isn't politics, it's racism.
Since blacks arrived in Ecuador from West Africa in the 16th century, they have done the hardest jobs. A government study in 2003 said that over 92% of blacks do not have access to basic services. Ingrid Orejuela says racist slurs against Afro-Ecuadorians are common.
When you walk around, you hear, "There goes the thief, the drug addict." Not all blacks are bad. We are decent, working people.
Afro-Ecuadorians make up 1/10 of the population, and in this impoverished nation, they are among the poorest.
Well, Afro-Ecuadorians feel that Ecuador is a very racist country, and they feel that they don't have enough opportunities for development. It is a coastal town that has been cut off from the main economic center, so people are forced to have their own small businesses, and many live on less than $2 a day. Fishing is the main source of income for men, and women have small businesses in markets. The lack of investment is evident. Most of the local roads are unpaved, and when it rains, the area becomes a sea of mud.
Yes, racism exists here at the national level in cities like Quito and Guayaquil. It's in the way you're addressed and the lack of employment opportunities. In its most common form, it's a veiled racism, one of arrogance and condescension.
Black people in Ecuador are a minority, but ahead of Sunday's general elections, many here are seeking more than promises by politicians. They are demanding a better way of life and respect. Mariana Sánchez, Al Jazeera, Esmeraldas, Ecuador.